Hello, everybody, and we have come in on some guinea pig squealing, which is always a great way to start a stream. I'm just going to fix my fan because it's blowing me a bit too aggressively. There we go. I've turned the fan off. It's fine. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode numero 1 of the brand new Avatar: The Last Airbender ttrpg series we are doing. Those in the know may remember that we've done an episode 1 before. But then some life scheduling malarkey got in the way. We had to swap out some players. Some people got shot. It wasn't important. Nothing really happened. But we're here now, and we have some new players, some old players, some very old players. And we, I was talking about you. And we will see what happens on this season, let's say, of Avatar: The Last Airbender. First off, let's say hello to chat. I see Danish. I see Ghost. I see everybody in the table. And I see my wonderful pseudo-mod, Lolly, who is here. Lolly is doing a part-time role because she has the audacity to actually be playing the Baldur's Gate 3 at the minute, so she can't give me her undivided attention. I think it's rude. Hello, Cormac_OS. Welcome. And while I'm here, thank you, Dreaded DM, I'll say on stream, for the follow. I do appreciate that. Red is a brand new player here on Ampersand D20 Productions, and will introduce themselves now, in fact, if you don't mind. Dread,
now? All right. Hi, I am the Dreaded DM. I'm also known as Dread. I am also known as Caitlin, but don't worry about it. I am a professional GM. I'm also a member of the streaming collective D8 Dungeon here in Ireland. And I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so excited to play this game. I've been wanting to play it for so long, and I'm very excited.
Absolutely stunning, and I will be posting Dread's links in a second because I forgot my mod wasn't doing their job.
Wow, savage.
I know, right? I know. How dare she? Actually, to be fair, it's not really her fault. She doesn't have a single button thing to do. She actually has to go find it, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, we will scooty on over to the other Irish person in the game. Neil, would you mind introducing yourself for us?
Hello, folks. My name's Neil. My pronouns are he, him, her, they, miscellaneous, or whatever the fuck you want. It's so great to have another Irish person in my game, and I'm not just surrounded by all these people with these weird accents. Very excited to be back here. Love these games. Love playing with Paul, and can't wait for what's about to happen.
Wonderful. Yes, you may recognize Neil from our Blades in the Dark game on the other Wednesdays of the week. Thank you very much. Now, longtime friend and fellow hair enthusiast, we have Sam. Would you mind introducing yourself for us?
Hello, I'm Sam, otherwise known as Samalytical on the internet. He, him pronouns. Also very excited to be doing a little reboot on this because it means there's more things for me to smash.
Yes, I'm heartbroken I didn't get to introduce the twist that was going to be the last season's big plot finale, where the guy who was a complete arsehole to you turned out to be your father.
Dad.
Well, we'll find. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a mother in this season. Who knows? And then finally, the lady with 1,000 names, Jen. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Sure, I am Jen. You can find me here on Twitch at a randomel, a random ELLE, where I stream primarily Fallout. Let's not get it twisted. And I'm very excited to be back and getting my head around yet another character that I'm now playing.
Absolutely valid. It is worth noticing Jen is now becoming a semi-full-time streamer as of, I assume, next week. So please click on the title things below. I think I've tagged everybody in the title of the stream. Who knows? And go follow all of my wonderful players, because if I didn't like them, they wouldn't be here. I promise you. But yes, for those who care or don't know how you got here, my name is Paul, aka Ampersand D20. I am a they, them, or stop talking about me, you weirdos. And I am the games master of this wonderful series and most series on this channel. That is pretty much it. It is worth noting that this series is in a semi-alternative universe, and that is because I've never met a rulebook I didn't ignore. Neil is our rules lawyer here. and we will be counting on him to know what on earth we are doing, because none of the rest of us do, so that's fun. Any questions, players, before we dive right in? This is Neil,
to
if
kick
it's
some
too
ass.
warm, you don't have to wear it. It's fine.
Yeah, you do not have to be in full costume, Neil. I know
course
that
I-
Listen.
No, I have to be in full costume. This is just a fact.
I am going to try and get Neil's character into as many uncomfortable clothes as I physically can.
I have an exceptionally large wardrobe. I did historical reenactment for like 8 years. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot, and I made all of my own garments. I'm exceptionally good at sewing. So, challenge accepted.
Every single session, I'm going to make it so somebody gives you an item of clothing, and you just have to try and wear it for the next session. That'd be great. Right.
We should be hearing the doorbell with your new garment any second now.
Okay, what Neil is wearing aside, shall we begin?
Sure, go on.
Okay. So, we begin our season with the opening of the 54th biannual cross-nation fighting tournament. I'm going to move it over here so I'm looking at you. A large coliseum houses hundreds, if not thousands, of people across all nations. The crowd is awash with colour, and the citizens not only enjoy the show, but each other's company as well. This is in the Avatar Roku's era. The 100-Year War, has not yet broken out, and as of right now, all nations live in relative harmony. The ceremony opens with 2 dragons swirling up separate earthen staircases built in real time by earthbenders. High above, in the open air, airbending gymnasts are using their gliders to swoop in fantastical patterns, dipping low to whoosh the crowd, then back to dizzying heights. More earthbenders continue to mold intricate details into a large temple-like structure. On the ground, waterbenders use ice and water to sculpt a story of true love between lost lovers. The story is filled with heartache and warmth, and a crowd is drawn in by the real tears that glisten on the ground. As the story ends, the artwork melts away, and the finale is due. A waterfall is created atop of the earthen monument. As it pours over the edge, the combined blasts of fire and air collide with the water, turning it into sparkling droplets that fall gently onto the 64 contestants that have made it to this competition. Our 4 players, an earthbender, a firebender, an airbender, and a waterbender, are amongst them. As the crowd erupts with applause, the performers all take a bow, and we fade to black. We return at the quarterfinals of the tournament. Our 4 players have fought off 3 other people each and stand ready against their next combatants. A loud voice echoes across the arena. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a riveting tournament you have entered already. Are we ready for some more fights? To recap, we have Peter of the Earth Nation against Aki of the Fire Nation. Aki, would you please introduce your character, what you look like, and a small bit about yourself?
Aki walks into the arena with like dainty but precise steps. She looks to be about 15 or 16 years old, but just she has this kind of cherubic smiling face. You'd almost say she was younger because of how much she's smiling. She has a tight bandana on her head, keeping her hair out of her face. It's shorn short, but if she were to let it loose, it would get into her eyes. She's wearing red and black robes in the style of the Fire Nation currently. But they are also bound by red pieces of rope to keep them from swinging and getting in her way. And she's actually barefoot in this moment. Before she walked out, anyone facing her as she walked out onto the arena would have seen her take off her shoes before stepping onto the arena proper.
Excellent, thank you. And as I said, you've fought off 3 combatants already. Could you describe to me how those fights went? Did you breeze through them? Were they challenged? Did you have to change up your style? Describe that to me.
Absolutely not. They were. I mean, she would never say this like this, but they were chump change. They were here just to be obstacles. And she tore them apart as easily as she would tear apart a piece of paper. But she had fun while it was doing it. She likes a good warm up.
Okay, thank you. And I just want to remind myself, I put you against the Earth Nation Peter, didn't I?
Yes, Peter.
Stunning.
Gosh, poor Peter.
Then we have from the Fire Nation, Zuki against the Water Nation, Dailu. Dailu, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes. Dailu walks out, head down. She doesn't look overly pleased to be there. She is quite small. She is from the Foggy Swamp. So although she is a waterbender, she is from the Earth Kingdom. And so because of that, she still very much kind of clings to the natural fibers, things like that. Frizzy reddish hair, green eyes. She has her own reasons for being here that aren't necessarily about being in the competition to win it. She is here to protect the person she sees as her little brother. She is around sort of 24, 25 years old, but looks younger because she is quite tiny. And yeah, she's seemingly confused to have gotten this far at this point.
In which case, same question. You fought off 3 other combatants. How did those fights go?
They went okay. She struggled a bit, but it was probably luck more than anything, and also ability to heal herself a little bit, so as to not just completely bite the dust immediately.
Right.
So yeah.
Thank you. And a quick question to interrupt the flow. Neil, what temple are you from?
At the Northern Air Temple.
Thank you. Next up, we have from the Southern Air Temple, Hai Li versus from the Earth Kingdom, Bowen. Bowen, would you mind introducing yourself?
So Bowen walks his way out, and what you actually see is sort of not too tall, not too short, little stocky, but quite leanly and muscularly built. Essentially, someone you wouldn't really look at twice on the street. He's from the lower rings. He's not had much going on in his life, much to start, but he's angry. The one thing you would take away is that he is always looking angry.
Okay, and again, you've fought off 3 contestants so far. How did those fights go?
Well, one of them was over almost as soon as it started, when Bowen threw full force rocks straight into their face. But a couple of the other ones, he did actually start to struggle in. And unfortunately, what that led to was a little bit of a side talk afterwards from one of the referees about how you didn't break any rules, but could you not break the arena?
Absolutely valid. The one that you won so easily, was it because it was against a specific type of airbender, or was it just because they were just so much weaker than you?
I think it was because he basically out of the gate sucker punched them with just full force, no
Absolutely
warm up,
valid.
just immediately.
All right. Okay. And finally, from the Water Nation, Rylor versus Airbender Tim. What on earth are any of your names? Air Specialist Timon. My apologies, Neil. Timon. Timon, could you kindly introduce yourself?
Regarding my 3 fights, his first fight was actually quite difficult, and he nearly lost it because Timon is, and like being an air nomad, he is a staunch pacifist, and has never gotten into a fight before in his life. This is the first time he'd actually ever properly fought somebody outside of, very controlled, structured, respectful training in the temple. So yeah. And then as a consequence, the second fight, he completely destroyed his opponent, nearly grievously injuring them because he just went in way too hard. And afterwards felt so horrible, and actually visited his opponent and helped nurse them for the next day or two, feeling absolutely terrible about it. And then the last fight, he won fairly comfortably, but thankfully didn't go too hard, didn't injure his opponent, and it was a much more, much more balanced fight in that sense.
Wonderful. And what does Timon look like?
Oh, he's tall, not crazy tall, but he's like above average height, quite lean and athletic, as is fairly typical of the air nomads being an extremely athletic people who are vegetarians. He's in his kind of late 20s, 26, maybe 27, and he gives off a very gentle and easygoing vibe.
Okay, thank you. All right. Now,
Too late to increase my age.
No, not effectively. No, it's not. Do you want to change your age?
I'll just say 16 to 17. Just a
I thought you said
little
60
older.
to 70 then. I thought,
Yes.
could increase it, but
I'm gonna be the tiniest little old
yeah.
lady.
Sam,
Come
how
on,
old is
come
Bowen? Did we establish? He's like
did
5
we
years
not say-
younger than
because
me.
You're
it was
what, late
like-
20s?
We could also say that
Mid-20s.
Yassi is your little brother.
mid-20s, so yeah,
Hold on.
early
Yeah.
20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my head, Bowen was 20, maybe 21.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
very early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll say 17 for that.
17?
I do. Yeah, I'll say 17.
You
I
can
want
do
to be
whatever age you
obnoxious.
like, short of 12. So yeah, that's absolutely
No,
fine.
I'm not going to be 12. That's crazy. But I want to be obnoxiously young. Everyone feels bad about it.
Okay. Now, before we get on to the quarterfinals, there's 8 of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Before we get on to the quarterfinals, we have a word from the head of the Internation. Yes, International. Whatever he's called. He's leader of the goddamn council. I forget. I don't know what they are called. Okay. Neshu, please give us a word of inspiration to our combatants in the arena. Just to describe the arena, by the way, all 4 of you can see each other's fights. It's kind of split into quadrants. With each bracket of the tournament, the quadrants have gotten, well, there's been less of them, but we've gotten larger. So when there was 64, there was obviously 32 quadrants, and you're all fighting one-on-one in quite small arenas. And as the amount of people have whittled down, the spaces for you to fight have gotten bigger. But yes, this very elderly gentleman who is wearing an outfit that can only be described as representing all 4 nations. While you 4 have donned your colours effectively, and you often see that amongst the nations, mostly out of simplicity. This person is deliberately not taking sides. And you all 4 of him, if not know him, you've certainly heard of his name in the same way that we've all heard of a prime minister or a king sort of thing. You know him to be the independent, outside of the nations diplomat for all 4 of them. His name is Neshu, Neshu, which I will type in chat for the chat people. He steps out. He's very elderly. He is around 70 to 80 years old. He is basically the one underneath the avatar. If the avatar could have made it, maybe he'd be giving the speech. He's rather busy, saving the world. in dealing with shit that isn't a tournament. But he steps out and in a very clear voice. We are gathered on this occasion to celebrate the different styles and accomplishments across our world. These combatants have fought bravely to make it this far, and I only wish them the best. And there's not a single sound in the entire audience. Every single person respects this gentleman's word. The winner of today's final set of fights will get financial aid to put towards whatever they want, and a reasonable wish can be granted by the council. I wish all 8 of you the best of luck moving forward, and I look forward to meeting the victor upon the podium. Good luck, and thank you. And so a bell rings. You can all applaud if you want. We can applaud. That's fine. A slow rupture of applause ripples across the round. All started by Aki in the town, because no one knew if they should applaud and no one wanted to be the first. And Aki's there like, that absolutely. We
Just
should
so much respect for him.
Okay, a bell dings. Do we have a volunteer? No, I'm not actually taking away the volunteer concept. Timon, your battle begins first, mostly because you know the rules. Everybody else pay attention, because this is where it gets complicated. Timon, you are against Rylor, the water nation. The water bender, sorry. It is worth mentioning that Rylor is the statistical favorite of this tournament. If people were willing to or wanted to put bets on it, like I say, Rylor had the best odds. He's also a bit of a showman as well. So he doesn't just beat his opponents. He beats them with style and with a flourish and with a wave. For his second fight, he actually stopped the fight, gave a kiss to someone in the crowd, and then just carried on the fight while the other person broke out with an ice sculpture. How you deal with someone like that is entirely up to you. But would you like to explain to the other players, the audience, and maybe the GM, how combat works?
So, how the combat system in this game works is it's quite different to other games. Essentially, you have 3 different types of move. Okay, you've got your you can defend and maneuver, advance and attack, or evade and observe. So, at the start of your turn, you will tell the GM which type of move you wish to carry out. You'll then roll your 2d6. If you get a 7 to 9, then you're able to carry out your action. Okay. If you get a 10 plus, you can 7 to 9 use 1 basic or mastered technique. On a 7 to 10, you have a choice of mark 1 fatigue to use a learned technique, which then becomes practiced, use a practice technique, or use 2 basic techniques or mastered techniques. Okay. On a miss, you stumble, but you could shift your balance away from center to use a single basic technique. So that is basically
you all thought it was going to be overly complicated, you foolish people. It's just wild to me how weird they've made the battle in this game, but fun. Okay, Timon, would you like to roll your 2d6 and tell me what you are doing?
Okay, that is not good. That was a 6. So
wonderful. That will save us a lot of time learning about what to do then, because you don't get to.
Well, no. What I can do instead is I can shift my balance, so I get to carry out 1 basic action.
Absolutely wonderful. For those watching at home, balance mechanic in this game is kind of like a weird extra stat where each of our players has 2 defining characteristics of their character, and as they move their balance, their role-playing opportunities lean towards one or the other. For example, Timon's is
my balance is forgiveness and action. I am playing the idealist playbook.
You are, and you are currently going to move your balance towards which one, Timon?
Action.
Action. That makes sense. Okay, you can then do a basic move. Is that correct?
Yes, I can do one basic move. So
Wonderful. Are you defending and maneuver, advance or attack, or evade and observe?
I'm going to defend and maneuver, and the maneuver I'm going to attempt that I want to do would be retaliate. So you steel yourself for blows. Each time a foe inflicts fatigue, a condition, or shifts your balance, you inflict 1 fatigue on the foe.
Okay. Well, this person is going to advance and attack. So you go first because of the order of operations. So my advance and attack, what am I? Waterbender, is that right? Is that what I just said? Yeah. Is going to be Water Whip, which is, as the name describes, is an attempt to just deal 1 damage. It's not called damage, though, is it? What's it called?
It's fatigue.
Fatigue. Yeah.
Yes.
Is deal 1 fatigue to you via whipping your ankles. Okay, so I go in for that. Oh, no,
so what did you roll?
First. I
No,
rolled
no.
a 10. I rolled a 10, sorry.
So that means that you have a choice. You could do 2 basic techniques or 2 master techniques. So is your water whip a master's technique, or is it a practiced technique?
I would say it's a mastered technique. He's a pretty competent fighter, so I'm going to say it's mastered.
Okay, so then that means you can do that and another mastered technique if you want.
I'm going to say he does another advance and attack, and honestly, I think he's going to water whip you twice, 1 with each arm.
Okay, right, super. As far as I remember, this is basically it. I don't roll anything to defend. I don't believe I do anyway. Apologies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently learning how to play the game.
No, that's it. So basically you rolled, and you rolled, so you're good, and both of those attacks would land. So that would be 2 fatigue. However, because I chose to retaliate, for every fatigue you inflicted on me, I get you with a counter strike and inflict a fatigue on you. So I just suffered 2 fatigue, but so did you.
Excellent. All right. Wonderful.
So
yours was defend and maneuver, yeah?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so let's describe that then. Now that we know what both players are doing. So, what's my guy called? I keep changing where the freaking thing is. Rylor summons water whips with his arms and prepares to fight. What do you do, Timon?
I am just going into a defensive stance.
Okay, so with his left arm first, he's a lefty. He goes to water whip you and aims for your headshots. Aren't really legal. He's probably going to follow the rules for a little bit just to get the vibes. He's going to aim for your ankle on his left shot.
So he comes in, strikes at my ankle, and as he does and pulls at me, what happens is I, turning as if I'm falling, send out a blast of air, 2 blasts of air, one at him, striking him back, and the other into the ground, preventing me from falling and resetting me upright as I come back into my defensive stance.
I like it. Okay, with his right hand then, he's going to aim for your... I think he's going to aim for the chest. I don't think he appreciated that blast of air. Maybe it threw him off of it. Maybe he did want to aim for the head, but actually aim for the chest instead. So how do you respond to that?
What I do is just try to create a wall of air to blast back, but like both strikes hit, he manages to break through my wall of air, but in doing so, it ruptures it and strikes back at him as well.
Okay. I'm going to say that this tournament is first to 3 fatigue wins, except for the final where it's first to 5. Is that amenable to everybody? Okay, so Timon and Rylor are 2 apiece.
Yes.
Basically, the next hit kind of wins.
Yes.
Do you adjust your stance in any way, Timon?
I am moving now. I'm going to try to advance and attack.
Okay, you have to re-roll to see if you do anything.
I do. Let's see. That was a lot better. That was a 9.
Okay, so I think he's going to evade and observe. This is the most hits he's had all tournament, almost combined. So you are kind of putting him on the ropes, and he was not expecting this from an airbender who he has watched be mostly defensive. And I rolled a 3. And I think he's so put off. I don't think I'm going to shift his balance. So what you wanted to advance and attack? Go for
Yeah.
it. Bud.
So I basically running up at him, speeding towards him Naruto style. I send a blast of air into the ground, which sends me flying up. And as I do, I twist and like everything slows down. And he's looking up, seeing me as I am flipping over him. Our eyes lock, and I send a funnel of air straight down, and I just come straight down on top of him, knocking him completely off his feet to the ground as my flip finishes and I land like 4 meters on the opposite side of him in my prepared defensive stance in my guard.
Nice. Absolutely. I'm assuming that gives me some level of fatigue and kind of just knocks me the heck out.
Oh, he takes 2 fatigue.
Right. Oh, that's one more than you needed. So
Yes.
absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations. The crowd who has been watching and amazed by this waterbender's ability so far. Like, he was kind of famous. He's been in these before. This is like his third-ish one. Bi-yearly, by the way, is every 2 years, not twice a year.
So sorry just to be the rules lawyer here, but I actually took a fatigue carrying out that strike action, which put me at 3, but he's at 4.
Yeah, I'm going to say you win, and
Yeah.
I'll even say, because it was a finishing hit, don't take that fatigue. It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Thank you for being telling me the rules there. I appreciate that. Yeah, the crowd was kind of silent because you were a relatively unknown person. Nobody had seen you fight. Heck, you hadn't seen you fight. No one really knew what to do. So this is like the number 1 seed against the number, let's say, 62 seed. I think there might be 2 people who are just more unknown than you, but they're nowhere near these semi-finals. And you just kind of wipe the floor with him. So everybody's in awe.
I immediately run over to them to check. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't hit you too hard with that last strike. Are you okay?
Okay. Do you want to roll for that?
Yeah, sure. Let me just think. What would I roll here?
If I may suggest something, maybe a help or a assess situation, guide and comfort. It's up to you.
Yeah, guide and comfort is really what I'm thinking here. So I'm rolling. Oh, I'm rolling for harmony. That's my best stat. That is a 13.
Oh, all right. Was that a natural 12 then?
I rolled an 11 and
Okay,
I have
that's
+2.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, harmony is my top stat.
Right. His biggest wound, honestly, is his ego. He kind of feels embarrassed, and there's several wet stains upon himself. Luckily, all from water bending more than anything else. But yeah, he's embarrassed. He looks up at you in kind of shock and like, part of him does want to shove you away, but he's like, all right, you're being nice.
Yeah.
It was a fair game, well played. Okay.
No, honestly, after that water whip, I thought I was done for it. That was so close. That was really so close. Oh, you did your nation proud.
Yeah. All right. Maybe. Thank you and best of luck.
Yeah, of course.
Timon, right?
Yeah, yes.
All right, and he does a fist bump. He's got a fist bump you.
And Timon awkwardly fist bumps back. Timon is not a very social person.
Which takes congratulations, Timon. You move on to the next round. Next up, let's have a little look who we can fight next. Do we have any volunteers from the other 3? Jen, congratulations. You are up next. Lou, hello.
Hi.
Right. You've learned exactly what's happening. You are up against Fire Nation Zuki, a young female Fire Nation fighter with long hair that is in 3 separate plats. You have seen her use these plats as a form of offensive weapon as well. They've got little metal hoop rings at the end of them, so she can use these as well. In fact, uses them or uses non-fire bending techniques as much as she does fire bending, which is quite a surprise from a firebender. Okay, so we've obviously just seen Neil do this flawlessly. Do you remember the rules?
Obviously not. Paul.
Okay, roll 2d6 for me. You know how to do that. You're really good at rolling dice.
2d6.
I'm not good at rolling dice. We all know this to be the case.
Yes. It's okay. You're not a whisper.
Okay, what did you roll?
I don't want to say.
So you can shift your balance 1 to allow you to carry out 1 basic move.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I rolled a 3.
Oh god.
Okay, so your balance is.
It is self-reliance versus trust. So I
Okay.
believe this would push me more towards self-reliance.
I would agree with that.
And then what do we count as a basic move?
So basic moves would be like just your strike, ready, like in defend maneuver, ready, retaliate, seize position. In the advance and attack, it's strike, pressure, smash, and then if it's you're evading and observing, test balance, bolster or hinder or commit. Because it's 1v1, really, you're looking at defend and maneuver or advance and attack.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel like I just have to try and go for probably also retaliate.
Okay.
That's what I did in my first move.
I don't have much. I'm not a fighter. I don't know why I'm here. I do know why I'm here. It's all your fault, Bowen.
I don't know how I keep winning. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
How bad is everybody else at this?
Yeah, exactly. Very bad, seemingly. Yes. So I guess retaliate. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So she also rolled a 6, but is going to choose at this point to move her balance towards aggression, which is on her balance sheet because I'm making it up as I go along. But she's going to defend and maneuver to do a basic movement action. So what did you do? Did you do defend and maneuver as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Neil, how do you decide when both people choose to do the same thing?
Well, your choices when you defend and maneuver are ready, retaliate, or seize a position.
Mine will be ready. She's going to ready herself.
So then you mark 1 fatigue to ready yourself, assigning or clearing a fictionally appropriate status of nearby characters or yourself. So I don't know how you want to say this. You might say that mechanically you could say that you get an additional +1 with the next roll.
Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, she readies herself. So she sees
you're taking 1 fatigue now, but you're giving yourself a +1 to the next roll.
Absolutely fine. Okay, so she has 1 fatigue, which first of 3 fatigue will be is an interesting story for combat. But she's actually been watching you, Dailu. She understands that you don't typically strike first, but she has always done a counter-attack offensive. So she needs to wait for you to strike, but also knows that's not typically how you fight. So she isn't really sure how she plans to win this. So she's just waiting for you to attack. Okay. And what did you want to do? So you wanted to retaliate,
which isn't going to kick in right now.
It's not going to do anything.
Which effectively means we roll again.
Yes.
Excellent. But I get a +1.
You get +1.
For the love of God.
So I'm going to just give her 1 more fatigue as she rolled the lowest she could possibly roll with natural. Technically, it's a natural 2 because you have to roll 2 d6. So she rolled snake eyes.
What did you do?
I rolled 9.
Okay, that's good. So you can do a maneuver. You can do a move.
A basic or mastered move.
Yes.
Okay. So
this is how you keep winning. People just suck at fighting you.
Yeah, I think I am going to strike.
Okay.
Nice.
I can do that. So that's an advance and attack. I don't know if they have to do something before that.
Well, she doesn't do anything because she can't.
She rolled so bad.
On a snake eyes. I mean, I'm even going to say on a snake eyes, you can't move your balance. Your balance is falling over. That's what your balance is doing.
So with that, it is strike a foe in reach, force them to mark 2 fatigue, a condition, or shift their balance away from center. It's their choice.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, she's probably just going to take 2 fatigue and then move her balance a bit more because probably back this center because she doesn't want to be aggressive.
Dailu, you do take 1 fatigue. You're carrying out the strike action, but you've inflicted 2.
It says Here, I mark 1 fatigue to instead choose to hammer them with blows, forcing them to mark 2 fatigue.
Sorry, where
Or
am I?
afflicted condition. So I think because I'm not forcing them to do one or the other, I don't have to mark fatigue.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Well, if they're choosing to do it anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. With Snake Eyes, I'm going to say she just marks 2 fatigue. Okay, so let's act that out. Our first round was kind of a nothing. We're just circling each other. I'm waiting to counterattack. You're kind of waiting to counterattacking as well. I'm super not used to the idea of someone else waiting for a counterattack, otherwise we're just going to be here all day. And we're circling each other so much, and I'm so not used to this. I've kind of gotten a little bit dizzy and not really sure what I'm doing. And then you go in for your attack. So what does your attack look like from your point of view?
I guess because it is just a basic thing. It's not very controlled. So as she circles round, Dailu just very quickly, her hand will just shoot out, and the slight vines that she always has sort of slightly going up her arm when she's getting ready, she just sprays very, very fast, quick, hard spray of water direct to, say, the knee of her opponent, just to sort of like weaken their stance.
Yeah. I'm going to describe it as, when someone's walking and as they lift their back foot up, if you tap it to the left slightly, they'll fall over themselves. I'm going to say you effectively did that. It was the timing more than the force or technique.
Yeah.
As she's crossing her legs to continue circling, you strike the knee so hard, and she's sort of lost her way, and she's just a little bit too close to the edge of the circle that you're fighting in. So she trips over herself and just falls out the circle. She's absolutely fine. She didn't sustain any damage, but she's out of bounds. So once again, Dailu, you do win. And I would argue you probably would have lost your fight by simply yeeting them out of the circle.
Default.
Yeah. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, you win again. You're into the quarterfinals now. You will probably be against Timon or the winner Bowen or Aki. You're going to be against one of your fellow players, let's say. Okay, time for the third one. Do we have any volunteers? Bowen, Aki.
I can go
I'm
for it
looking for
if you're all right.
doing, guys. I'm going to keep calling them.
I'll do it.
Aki, wonderful. Well volunteered. Sam, I'm going to get you to go first on something else. All right, Aki, you've seen it twice now. You know what to do. We're ready. Let's roll some dice.
All right, let's do this.
And you are against.
I rolled an 11.
Well, you're going to have to wait because I don't know who you're fighting. Peter,
Oh, no.
the Earth Nation.
Peter.
Thank you. Well, 11 is very good, so
Peter.
that's just showing off.
Yep.
Okay.
And I am going to do one of my maneuvers.
Earth Nation.
I want to do something called judging a rival.
Okay.
When you size someone up, roll with focus. On a 7 to 9, ask 1. On a 10 plus, ask 2. I've got a list of questions here, and I would like to ask, what are your weaknesses and strengths, and how can I show you dominance?
Okay. Let me just.
If I am allowed to use this move, I'm actually adding, and I'm using this 11 roll. I can add +2 to make it 13.
Okay, that's fine. Are you doing this in lieu of an attack then, I assume?
I'm going to do this in lieu of an attack for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, against Peter. So, my apologies. Repeat your question one at a time again. What's your first question?
What is Peter's weaknesses?
Okay.
And how can I show dominance?
Okay, so Peter's weaknesses is that he feels really bad when he hurts someone, and tries to go for a technical win more than a show of strength. He doesn't try and knock someone out with brute force. He doesn't try and squish them in any way. He tries to just sort of, for lack of a better word, flick someone on the head and just go, that counts as a hit. That's one hit to me.
Okay.
he knows the rules of like what counts and doesn't count, and he tries to do as little damage as possible because he is an incredibly passive earthbending fighter. He has a sort of mentality to Timon, actually. Him and Timon would get along well.
He chose the wrong type of bending. I see.
Effectively, yeah, pretty much. He is a very passive earthbender. He's here because he knows the rules. At no point has he scored a knockout or a default victory. He's won by technicality every single time.
Okay. And how can I show dominance to him?
I'm going to be honest with you, just by being big, loud, and aggressive. Do you know, like red pandas when they get up on their hind legs? They go, rah, I'm big. Kind of like that. If you just show a bit of flair and aggression, he's probably going to be like flinch so much that he's all but useless.
Perfect.
Yeah, like then, apparently we have emotes for that, sure.
Yeah, it's Danish's emote. It's literally like Danish's thing.
Yes, so Danish's red panda emote. So that's really convenient. I just like the idea that any reference I make, Danish is like, emote for that, let's go.
I know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Then I know what I'll do next after this.
Sadly, he rolled a natural 12.
Fuck.
So he does get to hit you back for that. So I've completely lost track of where anybody is. He has gone for evade and observe, however. So he actually creates a cocoon of earth around him, similar to Melon Lord, if I'm completely honest. And that is his move. So you will get a -1 to your combat roll next. And he suffers 1 fatigue, I believe. Neil, if you're wondering where in the rulebook this is, it's in my head. These combats this session aren't real. I'm just trying to get us to the story. So you have learned how to dominate and where his weaknesses are. He has cocooned himself into a earthen shell.
Okay. Then I would like to advance an attack.
Okay, you do need to re-roll because this is a new round.
That's fine.
See, Neil, I do know some of them. Okay, so apparently it's either or because I just rolled goddamn snake eyes again.
Well, I rolled a 10.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I would like to use pressure.
Okay.
And how I'm going to do that, he's cocooned himself in this thing. I'm going to walk over. I have a big old smile on my face. And I just lay my hands on his cocoon and I'm going to heat it up. I'm just going to
more pressure cooker.
Yeah. And pressure says impress or intimidate a foe. Choose an approach. Your foe cannot choose to use that approach in the next exchange. I am going to say, ooh, I'm between strike and retaliate. That he can't do either of those things, but I don't know which one.
Because you rolled snake eyes and you rolled so high, I'm going to give you the answer. I would choose sorry, Timon.
You're choosing an approach, not a maneuver. So you choose defend, maneuver, advance, attack, or evade and observe.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was just one of them in particular.
It's much worse. Yeah.
Yeah. That's even better. Fantastic. I'm going to say he's not going to be able to attack.
Yeah, great. Now, it's only for one turn, but it's still very cool.
Yeah, I think, honestly, attack is the right move. I think that's completely fair. All right. Do you inflict any fatigue or anything at all?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so. Not with pressure. No. I'm literally just... I just want to... Like you said, I'm choosing to dominate. Like he thinks he can just get me with a little flick, a little attack, a little technicality. Nah, he's gonna have to come out here.
I am going to say then, because he's in a cocoon and you are cooking him, I think I'm going to give him the status of impaired. Because it
Nice.
seems narratively correct. If someone is in a cocoon and you put a fire under them, they are impaired.
So does he take a fatigue?
He
or
does.
does he
He
So it's either that
chooses
or
to mark one
-2.
fatigue or -2 to all physical actions.
So it'll be -2 to all physical actions.
Nice.
So not only can he
Okay.
not attack, if he tries to do anything, it's harder for him because he's in a cooking pot.
Yeah.
I'm not
And,
being in one myself, but they don't look fun for my chicken. Okay, like they're not happy in there.
And I'm gonna lean in close, and I'm just gonna say, "I can make it hotter if you want." That's all I'm gonna say.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, do
You
not
sure?
consent. Do not consent. No, thank you.
You want to keep fighting?
Also, not really.
Then you should
Okay.
concede.
No, it's okay. Thank you, though.
Okay.
This person is being incredibly polite and sincere. He has 2 fatigue at the minute. I don't think you have any.
No.
Nope.
Let's roll one final round. I can only assume.
Okay.
Aha! A 1 and a 6. That is a 7.
I got
Holy.
8.
So you both get to do one thing.
Okay.
Indeed, yes. Okay, so what do you pick to do now, Dread?
I am going to heat this.
No, you have to choose.
Well-
Are you defending maneuver?
Oh, no,
defensive attack?
I'm going to strike,
Yeah.
but I'm just describing how I do it. I'm going to heat this dome till it turns to clay and cracks. And then as it cracks, I'm going to rush in, fire streaming from my fist, and then strike him not too hard, but definitely like his version of the flick, a harder version of the flick.
Okay. So,
Um,
I assume is that an advanced attack?
That is an advanced attack. I am striking.
Okay, so he actually chose, with his 7, to defend and maneuver. So as you warm up this clay and it does begin to crack, and you go to strike, he actually disappears beneath himself, like disappears, and reappears behind you. He is using a counter attack, and this is how he's doing it. So you take 1 fatigue, but I believe so does he. Because I assume your strike would have done a fatigue.
It does 2.
Does 2.
Yeah, it does. How it works is when you strike, they mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift their balance away from their center.
Okay, and would you like to mark 2 fatigue or inflict a status?
I would love for him to mark 2 fatigue.
Absolutely wonderful. He does counter it, so you also mark 2 fatigue. Congratulations, you are now 4-2.
Yeah.
So he doesn't. Well, he does kind of get hit, but mostly with rubble more than your fist. And you do hurt your hand. But he reappears behind you and just goes. Because it's in world, he doesn't. But effectively goes, "I've got 4 fatigue." Shoot. But obviously they don't understand the concept of fatigue. But just a 3 points. I concede. Aki wins.
Da, 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 da.
Congratulations. Okay.
All you gotta do is cook your enemies, guys.
Yeah, why
That's
are you
what I've
doing
been doing
that,
wrong.
Waterbender?
Yeah.
You know what I've
Boil
always
'em.
wondered? If waterbenders can create ice, can they also boil the water?
Do you know that's literally what my thought was. I don't think so.
I mean, but that's basically the principle that lava bending is for earthbenders. It's just heating up the rock. So maybe.
Anyway, we'll Google that later.
Anyway,
Final fight. Do I have any volunteers?
I don't fancy it.
No,
so
you don't? Okay,
no,
well,
yeah.
Bowen actually concedes. He doesn't want to go first. No,
Oh,
Bowen,
shit, no, hang on.
you are against. I just want to point out that doing this combat 4 separate times, multiple rounds, is a great way to learn how to do this goddamn combat game. We should have done this in the last goddamn season instead of whatever the heck I did. Okay, Bowen, shall we roll?
Let's roll. Okay.
Also, by doing this, I get to roll more because I'm actually not meant to roll. I always get a 7. Except for now, when I get a 4.
I think I got a 6. So
Okay, are you shifting your balance?
yeah, go on. I will shift my balance. in
Okay,
order
and you
to
are against a
do something.
waterbender, Rylor, is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
So shift that. there.
What is your balance?
So my balance was between force and care,
Okay,
and I think very much we're shifting towards force here.
sure. Okay, so with a 4, Rylor is also going to shift his balance towards showmanship.
Okay.
So he can do a basic maneuver, which is going to be Wait, are you against a waterbender? No, you're not. You're against an air nation person, airbender.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
My apologies. I thought I'd
from the
already said
southern-
Rylor several times.
from the Southern Air Temple.
Yeah, you're against Hai Li,
the one.
who is a female airbender, and relatively pretty, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Right, yes. Elle has actually used her charms in fights to disable or distract her opponents in the past. She's not above using underhanded tactics, basically. Including, but not limited to, kicks in the goddamn balls, because it doesn't matter what you roll there, that hurts.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be a bender to do it. It just helps. Thank you, Amanda. Right, so, yeah, she is shifting her balance to showmanship. What are you choosing to do then? Are you attacking, maneuvering? What are you doing?
I'm going to advance and attack, and I think I'm going to strike.
Okay, she is also advancing and attacking and also striking. What is your passion?
My passion is 2 seconds. 2. I have a 2 in passion.
She only has a 1, so you can go first.
Fabulous. Okay, well, essentially, Bowen is going to, just with one big swing, just pull a rock out of the ground behind him and just send it hurtling straight forwards towards this person.
Wonderful. It hits her relatively square on the chest. What does that do? Is it 2?
So that's
fatigue?
2 fatigue, mark and condition, or shift their balance.
Oh yeah, you get to choose one. Which one would you like?
2 fatigue, I think.
That makes sense given the combat rules. Okay. She's gonna get basically air and scoop you upwards and rise you off the ground. So your strike is gravity, effectively. She's also moved a lot closer to you. She favors close quarter combat, which is odd for an airbender. They typically like range and just go air.
Yeah, not what I would have been expecting.
Yes. So you also get 2 fatigued.
Okay.
Next hit wins, effectively.
Yeah.
We have to roll again.
Okay, let's do this. There's a 7.
I also got a 7. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I have chosen what I'm doing. Which one would you like to do?
I think I am going to advance and attack again.
Okay. I'm going to evade. Honestly, no. I think I'm going to advance and attack. I don't think she has it in her to evade. I think she thinks she's going to win. You do get to go first, though, because your passion is still higher.
Yeah, well, that is going to be another strike then.
Okay.
And that's going to be another 2 hands this time, bringing 2 arcing rocks around to try and hit from both sides.
Okay. I think she's unprepared for the both sides of it. So as she tries to block one, the other one does hit her. Would you like 2 fatigue, a status, or a move of balance?
2 fatigue, I think that'll be.
Okay. At the same time that she blocks one collection of boulders, she does swing her feet round and strike you as well. So it will go to a judge's decision.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So is that another 2 fatigue on me?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So, where's a random one when you need it? Danish, could you please type into chat your exclamation roll 100, please? Sam, odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay, if it's an even, you win. If it's an odds, she wins. Do we have our first quote-unquote loss?
I believe in you. You've got this. Come on, Danish. Don't let us down.
Oh, Danish is always watching.
We've always been friends.
You need the space between...
Exclamation mark roll space 100.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Please. You did it like last week, Danish. You have like one.
That was
done.
Demper. That was Demper.
In which case, then Danish, I apologise.
Get
There's a lot of
get
D
your-
people in the chat. Okay.
Wow.
Get your Europeans right.
Okay.
Interesting.
What?
I don't think that Danish rolled
Oh, no
D100.
D. You don't
Roll
need the
the
D.
D100.
Oh, there's no D. It's just exclamation mark roll 100. No
Maybe
D.
we do
Yeah.
need a random one.
Then we had the entertainment of just random things being typed in.
No D, Danish. I'm afraid.
Why are
You
you
got
always
it.
bullying my loves? You bully my mom, you bully my Danish.
Your mum loves me.
Why are
I'm
you-
her best friend.
Why are you bullying her mom?
There we go.
I know, right?
39.
Oh,
Oh no!
You lost. The judges has concluded that her foot struck your face before your rock struck hers. Well done, Danish.
Damn.
Proud of you.
Well done, Danish.
That only took 3 types in chat, and a random mum is still figuring it out. So, Sam, unfortunately, you are not through to the quarter
No.
finals. I am
Yeah,
no.
Bowen. Stomps off the field, and every footstep is basically leaving cracks in the ground as he goes.
Yeah, Hai Lee is thrilled and is actually doing little jumps like at the end of like a Tekken tournament fight. He's like, and is proper rubbing it in. She does have a weltering black eye from where you struck her. So she's not unfazed by it. You'll be pleased to know. She's just playing it off as cool as she can. Right. The 4 victors must go off to the healing tent. All of you remove 2 fatigue, please. If you have less than 2 fatigue, then you cheated in your fight.
I didn't get any because I didn't do it.
My person fell.
She just fell out. Yeah.
Sorry, is that me as well, or do I?
No, you technically get a full recovery, Sam.
Okay, right.
Bowen, sorry. Because, well, you're sitting
Just
down
wanted
for a
to
long
check,
period
yeah.
of time. You're not in the fight.
damn. Brutal.
Yeah, sorry. You don't always win with these fake fights, I'm afraid. Well, there we have it, people! We are down to the quarterfinals! It is Dailu versus Aki.
Semi-final?
What?
It's
Semi-finals?
half.
Finals.
Semi-final.
4 people.
Whatever. We're down to the final 4 contestants. It doesn't matter.
I am. He's doing this.
Yeah.
The crowd's
It's
heckling.
affected by random contestants.
Yeah.
We're down to what is it? What is it? Neptune, come back. I need you. We're
It's his
down.
first time doing it.
Yeah.
He's never done it
There's
before.
been 48
First
of
day
these,
on the
okay?
job.
I'm new here. We just had a board before.
Wow.
We're down. Shut up, interrupted me. We're down to the final 4 contestants. It is Dailu versus Aki. And I forgot the fucking people because you all took yourselves off the screen by interrupting me for so long. And Timon versus Hailey. That's
Ooh.
right. Airbender versus Airbender. It's 1, 2, watch. We'll be right back after these messages. There is a short break between the fights for you guys to compose yourselves. I want the 3 contestants that are in front of me to roll to see if you can learn anything about the people you are about to go up against. And for Aki and Dailu, that is each other.
Oh no.
Can I use my move?
If
Never
you
mind.
choose to use that move, yes.
What are we? Sorry, Dread, go on.
I just
no.
got a 4, so I learned
Okay.
nothing.
Sweet, good chat.
I got a 5, so I also get nothing.
Wait.
Are we? Sorry, Paul. Are we adding anything like
Yes.
focus or harmony or?
I'm going to say you all use either skills and training or assess situation. So either add your
Okay, yeah.
focus or creativity. It is up to you.
Okay,
adding
so
focus.
I'll add focus to that becomes a 6.
Okay. Do you get anything for a 6, Aki?
Do I get anything for a 6?
With your move, with your maneuver.
Yeah, you just use your move. I don't know the moves. I barely know the goddamn rules. So I don't think so. Typically, you have to roll a 7 or higher.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Like,
Okay.
honestly, I would just be like doing a general scan
A general
anyway.
look. All right.
Yeah. So-
What you can find out, even with a 6, is that Dailu has won almost all of her combats by getting the opponent out of the arena.
Alright.
Often by their own volition, apparently.
They just get
Okay.
sad and leave.
Basically, if you just stand in the middle, statistically, you're likely to win. Dailu, what did you roll?
So with +2 on focus, I got a 7. But I do have an ability called Suspicious Mind.
Okay, what does that do?
When you watch a person carefully to figure them out, roll with focus, which I was doing anyway. And a 7 to 9, hold 1. So spend your hold 1-1 to ask their player questions while you observe or interact with them. They must answer honestly.
Okay.
So one of my questions is, what are you about to do?
Me.
So,
Yeah.
if you want to hold that
Oh.
for a potential fight, then you can do. Okay. So you get a secret sneaky peek on Aki's plans.
Okay.
I'm going to say you can hold that indefinitely until it is appropriate to ask Aki at whatever time of your choosing. If that is this session, great. If not, also great. Okay. Timon, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10 for rely on your skill and training.
Okay.
Although it's funny because actually no, it's not. So when you're relying on your skill and training to overcome an obstacle, gain a new insight, or perform a familiar custom, roll of focus, which I did. On a hit, you do it. On a 7 to 9, you do it imperfectly. The GM tells you how your approach might lead to unexpected consequences. I accept those consequences or mark 1 fatigue. But I rolled a 10, so that means I just get it with no consequences. So I guess what I'm trying to do is, because we are both airbenders, looking at the way they were fighting against Bowen and trying to get an idea of what their style is like. Is there any particular airbending techniques that they're favoring that might help me determine how to counter their attacks?
Yeah, okay, so great question. They use surprisingly underhanded techniques in their airbending. You were raised and taught to use honor and trust, and always strike from the front and don't do anything sneaky or anything like that would dishonor your monks that taught you. She was taught, do whatever it takes to win.
Okay.
Or at least that's what she learned. Whether or not she was taught that, I don't know. Okay. So after the advert break, because there's always an advert break, you four, Sam, I'm excluding you from this. I do apologize. Come out onto the stage, and Neshu is back at the podium. Thank you, everybody, for your patience and time in today's battles. We have 4 people here, and a rumble is heard across the arena, like earth-shaking rumble. The ground is moving. Sam, you are on the loser's bench. Bowen, you are on the loser's bench. It's a bit harsh to call it that, but that's what it's called. With the other 60-odd contestants. I can't be bothered to do the math on how many there is now. But you all feel it, and you're all looking around. The earthbenders in the crowd, yourself included, Bowen, feel it a bit more. It is coming from really, really close by. So it's not a big, let's say, explosion, but it is nearby. Neshu pauses for a moment and steps away. And you all look at him, and he goes to speak to someone who's blatantly an earthbender representative, who whispers something in his ear. It is being investigated. Please remain seated until further notice. We will have a slightly longer pause before our next battle to ensure the safety of everybody in this here place. Thank you for your patience. And the 4 contestants all wander over to the bench with the others. Dailu and Bowen, you do know each other. If you want to communicate at this point, you can do. Aki and Timon, do you know each other in any way, or do you know either of these two?
I don't think I would know them
No.
personally. I think we move in very different circles.
That
but
makes sense.
but I think Aki is very friendly. So she does immediately sit next to Dailu, and she's like, "So what do you think is happening? Do you know anything about earthbending? I've studied it a little bit, but it's really it doesn't quite make as much sense to me as like say waterbending does. Do you think it is actually earthbending? Like, what do you think?"
You
I'm
talk a lot. Hi,
Oh.
Aki, I'm Dailu. Hi.
No, my my dad says that I both talk too much and not enough, and it's really hard to know.
Well, your dad doesn't sound very nice.
No, he's
but-
great. He's one of the top merchants in the Fire Nation, so he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
And he's one of the best firebenders in the city, if not the world.
Cool. This is my friend Bowen. He's sort of kind of like a little brother to me. And I kind of scoot so that I shove between Bowen, who's ever next to him, to shove Bowen closer to Aki. I'm like, Bowen's an earthbender. Maybe he can shed some light.
You lost.
But Bowen goes through a series of emotions, going from having been quietly chuckling at his big sister having to be social, to being annoyed, to being pushed in, to being even more annoyed. To being told that he
Damn it,
lost.
this has backfired so badly.
Honestly, like I think that was a bit of a bum call. Like you both hit at the same time, but your hit was definitely harder. Like that should count for something. I'm sorry you lost, but that's the game.
Bowen smiles and then turns to Dailu and goes, "Actually, I quite like your new best friend. You're right. It was a bit of a bum call, and yeah, but I didn't need to win this anyway.
Oh, you did.
Out on the streets, they call me. Well, that doesn't matter.
What street?
I mean, all of the
What street?
in the lower rings.
In all of them, in all the streets. Bowen, apologies. What is your balance again? Just remind me.
My balance is between force and care, and I'm currently a +1 towards force.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Carry on. My apologies.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Don't even worry. Don't even trip. Yeah, like I just think, if you're going to play the game, do it properly. And you seem to, I saw your other fights. You seem to do pretty well.
Hi
Thank you.
Lee
I'm glad someone
comes
appreciates it.
bounding over, skipping gleefully towards Timon. Oh my god, are you my next opponent? That's amazing.
Yes. Hello. Very nice to meet you.
Hi, so I'm Hi Lee. Hi, Edin. Hi Lee. That is so good.
I'm Timon from the Northern Air Temple.
Oh my god, I'm from the Southern Air Temple. This is like so totally rad. I can't believe we're fighting against each other.
Yes. Well,
So, do you have any techniques you want to share with me?
you seem to be an accomplished airbender. I'm sure you're familiar with all the techniques that I would know. I'm nothing special at all, really.
Well, I guess we'll get to know each other better on the battlefield. I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Yeah.
Excuse me, Hailey. Hailey, can you come here for a second, please? Oh, and you Timon, right?
Yes.
So, I wanted to ask, because you're both from different air temples. I've never been to an air temple, so I can't really say. And my father is a merchant, so he does a lot of trade, but I don't think he does a lot of trade with temples. But I just wanted to ask: is it normal for air nomads to kick people in the balls?
Well, I suppose it
Or
would depend on the context, really.
well, if you were in like a very kind of highfalutin competition like this, and you decided the only way you could win was by kicking your opponent in the balls, and honestly, just winning by technicality, um, isn't that somewhat dishonorable?
Oh my god, no! Don't you get it? You have to do everything you can to win. A
Well-
tall gentleman in nondescript clothing walks over. You five, come with me. And points to you four and Hailey. Come with me now. Let's go.
He's not wearing any insignia or uniform or anything.
He's wearing pretty much a grey, let's say, pantsuit type thing, because it's not quite a suit, but yeah, he's not wearing any insignia, nothing. Oh, he's wearing like a council insignia. That's kind of it.
Would I recognize the insignia?
In the same way that you recognize a coat of arms or a flag. Like if I showed you all a Spanish flag, you'd recognize it. That's kind of.
Don't be so confident. You don't know my geography
don't
skills.
get me wrong, me neither. But that's not the point.
Sorry, what for? Is the match starting back?
Don't matter. This way now. All five of you. Thank you. No questions. Come on.
I have a few.
He's walked off. He's not waiting for any of you.
Do any of you know this man?
He looks like he's
No
from the
idea who that
council.
is.
Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the interruption. The source of the rumble. Quickly, now, come on.
Okay, I'm
Has
sorry.
been resolved. The battle may bang. Neshu has just been shot in the head.
Neshu!
There is not a single sound. And we're going to go for a break there, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back in, let's say, around 5 to 8 minutes. Won't be long, and then we'll get right back into the action. But for now, Neshu is dead. Hello, once again, people. My apologies. Omni, my buddy. Welcome. Thank you very, very much for the raid. I'm sorry we're on break. It's very rude of me. I should have known better.
Love you, Omni.
Yeah, love you, Omni. Omni is an absolute star. He is not only in our Blades campaign, but I'm also in his campaign on Saturdays in his Faster Than Light ttrpg, which is very, very fun. I get to play the lovable idiot. Did we give Omni a shout out? I don't think we did. Oh, Omni also subscribed. Omni, you're doing too much. Calm down. Let's give you a shout out just in case. It doesn't hurt. I can't do that because I can't spell the word or the word the, apparently. Give me a second. Yeah, better. Someone shouted you out, all right? I don't know how to do this thing. I've only been doing it for 5 years. Okay, I'm just making it up. Omni, yes. So, cool, wonderful. Thank you very much, Omni. I appreciate you being here. And like we said, go check out Omni. They stream sci-fi stuff, basically. It's probably more specific. I never know what it is. So it's sci-fi stuff. Cool. Already on. Thank you.
Destiny.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. Jen knows. Okay, so Omni's raid notwithstanding, we are being distracted. What we do. So we are back with Avatar Legends ttrpg. Before the break, our 4 players entered a tournament and so close to getting a clean sweep. 75% of them won their round, didn't they, Bowen? Who had decided to not win his round by being kicked in the face, basically.
Didn't need it.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't even care. Just before the break, a nondescript gentleman in a grey outfit requested the 4 players and fellow finalist Hailey to follow him. A lot of the players semi-ignored him. At the same time, leader of the Nation Council, Neshu, announced the tournament will continue after a brief security scare and then was promptly shot in the head. The crowd has scattered. They are fearing for their life.
I have a quick question.
Go for it, Aki. What is your quick question?
Did we see somebody walk up with what above table we would call a gun?
Mhm.
Or was it we heard an explosion, we saw an explosion of red on Neshu, and he go down?
So what effectively happened was you saw a red. You guys would probably describe it like as characters, a firework,
Okay.
that sort of thing. Because you do know what those are. They do exist. Firebenders have been making explosions for a while. Things go bang, basically. It shot across the entire length of the Colosseum, all the way from the right-hand side to your left, and hit Neshu square in the head. His face is certainly less face than it used to be. Warning to people, that will probably be the one and only death in this campaign. Short of my players really disliking NPC I make, which is entirely plausible. I make some pretty fun NPCs. Yeah, the council that you all recognize as like the 4 representative nations are all crowding, getting onto their shoe and just absolutely freaking out. The air representative is the only one looking around to see who might have happened. You 4 plus Hailey are still being summoned by this great person.
Dailu is purposefully positioning herself in front of Bowen.
I was going to say, Dailu also suddenly found a wall of rock appeared in front of her as this happened.
I was like, and then I was like,
Both
whoa.
sort of-
I think Aki's at a bit of a loss. She's like, someone who might be an authority figure is telling me to go this way, but then the ultimate authority figure just got killed. Like she's she's like glitching between walking forward and stepping back. So she's like a Street Fighter character, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who's asking us to follow, is he like towards where this has happened, or is he leading us away from
leading
where we are?
you away.
Okay.
Who do we think is the smallest in physical stature out of you 4?
Probably Aki.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably me.
Okay. The person in grey comes back and picks Aki up.
Excuse me?
And he is going to roll for it. He's going to roll Intimidate.
Oh, bitch is gonna die tonight.
He rolled a 9. Actually, does he roll Intimidate? We're going to be push your luck, to be honest. No, he'll roll Intimidate because, he'll roll Intimidate, and he's also going to plead. Who is the largest? In physical stature?
Bowen, I'm assuming.
I would
Yeah,
also assume
I
Bowen.
would think, yeah, like physical wise, yeah, I would say.
So he rolled a 3 on that, Bowen. With a 7,
Okay.
Aki, you can resist that if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say I'd like to retaliate.
Yeah, that is fine. So the way that you would resist, and Neil, please correct me if I'm wrong, is by calling someone out, which costs you 1 fatigue, and you roll with your balance instead of a stat. So your balance, I believe, is +1 at the moment, or -1.
I believe it's in the middle because I haven't
Yeah.
used my balance for anything.
In which case, never mind. It's a 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it does. I got a 5, no matter
So
what.
Okay.
Is that right, Neil?
Well, then, yeah. So if they miss, if you miss, which Dread did on a miss, they demand you act in accordance with one of your principles instead. Mark a condition or act as their request.
Okay, so you can either mark a condition or be carried off. In fact, you rolled a 5, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, 5.
So that's the options.
I think I'm I think I'm either angry or afraid. It's one of
Okay.
the two.
Both of those make sense, to be fair.
So seeing this happen, Timon is going to act, and I am going to try to use one of my air bending techniques, air cushion. So I'm just going to roll first of all.
Okay.
I
So
think I'm going to go with afraid.
Okay.
Right. Unfortunately, I only rolled a 6, and I don't think there's anything I can add to help me with that.
Okay. That's fine.
Unfortunately, that
Everybody
misses.
who has visual eyeline of this guy, which I'm pretty sure is everyone, unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
Roll an assess situation, please. So a creativity modifier.
Technically, he is holding me. Can I also assess the situation?
You can. I am going to give you a -1 as a sort of. He's picked you up. You're not going to see much of this.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Did anybody roll above a 9? 9 or above?
So I have a minus. Sorry, I have a -1 to creativity, so my total is an 11.
I got a 9 with my -1 in creativity.
Okay.
So
my apologies.
-1.
Did anybody roll 2 6s?
I rolled a 12. Right. I rolled a 12. Now I do have a -1 to creativity, which then brings that down to an 11.
That's fine. So, did anybody other than Timon, who apparently rolls crit 6s all the fucking time, roll a 9 or above? Just Jenna and Timon then. Okay. Sam Dread?
No, I rolled 8. And so with that -1 you gave me,
I rolled a 9.
So when I said anyone roll a 9 or above, and you stayed silent, what you
I
went
thought
to
I
do,
put my hand up, but that's probably my fault.
I think you did the first time. Maybe I'll give you a benefit. Just watching you, Samantha. Right. Okay. So effectively 8 and above from all of you. So I'm just going to say you all saw the same thing. Close enough. He has changed his outfit to be as nondescript as possible, so it isn't recognized. The only thing he hasn't changed is his socks. His socks have the water bending insignia on them. Aki, you resisted being picked up. And Bowen, you were not intimidated at all because he only rolled a 4. You don't really have to resist it, to be honest. He gives up the concept and just runs off. Drops Aki. He drops you, don't worry. And just runs off.
Oh, I would like to use an ability if I can.
Okay.
Called jet stepping.
Okay.
I don't know if this is how this actually works, but I'm
read it out to me and we'll give it a shot.
Okay, as I have it here. Jet stepping. It's an evade and observe type move. Advance to a higher position and become favored and prepared for the next exchange. Any foe engaged with you can mark 2 fatigue to block this technique.
Okay, I'm going to say he doesn't want to block it. You get the height advantage concept, but he is still running away. You just get to see where he's running because you can see further because you're higher.
Yeah, I'm going to point out. I'm going to point. It's like, that way! And I'm going to dive bomb him and try to tackle him.
Okay, so you're chasing after him. All right.
Timon is also going to chase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Dailu will as well.
In which case, then, he is going to...
If Dailu is going.
Yeah.
Well, if all the cool kids are going.
Dailu is slightly worried that the child is chasing after. So
I will have you know, I'm 17.
Bowen is slightly worried that Dailu is chasing afterwards. He couldn't care less about the child.
In which case, all of you roll to chase after him. I would recommend skills and training, which is a focus modifier.
Okay.
Yes.
He has already rolled his, and we'll see where it goes. Just so you know, everybody except for Hailey has just scattered on this loser's bench, by the way. You're the only contestants to care.
Yeah.
7.
Neil's got a smile on his face, which is going to be wonderful. Did you roll 2 6s again?
No, I only got an 11 this time
Oh,
with my
well,
plus
what's
one
Whoa.
even
modifier.
the point then?
What's even the point?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Neil. God.
So we are looking
Oh.
for above a 9, so 10 or above. But when that means if you have a 10 or above, you raise your hand.
I have a 5 and a 2 and a -1. I don't think
Oh,
that's
dear.
That's not a
No.
10, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know.
No.
5 total.
Nobody
I've got a
except for
7.
Timon. All right,
Wait, Daily, what did you get?
5.
And what did Ike get?
7.
Okay, so Timon, yeah.
Yeah. Timon, you either catch him, trip him up, or stop him from running away. How do you do it?
What I would think Timon does is first. Sorry, are we indoors or outdoors?
You're indoors.
Okay.
You're still in
so-
the arena, effectively.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember if we were like out, in the arena surface, or if we were inside in the tunnels,
No, he's running off to the tunnels. That's where he wanted to take all of you.
Oh, okay. So we were out and he's running towards the tunnels, in which case I just, with a snap of my wrist, the wings on my air glider shoot out from my staff, and I just launch up into the air and land in front of him.
Okay. He is. Did you roll an 11, didn't you? 9.
I 11 total, yes.
He is going to do nothing. He's going to talk to you, basically. Look, if you're not going to follow me, you need to move. You can't stay here.
Who are you, and what is this all about? And what happened to it? What's going on?
He seems to start hyperventilating and looking around, and you can tell, Timon, that he's really trying to wrestle with himself on whether or not to tell you or talk at all. You guys aren't safe here. If you're not going to follow me, just get yourselves out. And I want you to roll to. Let's push your luck, Timon, which is
right.
passion.
Not my strong suit at all. Okay. No, that was terrible. That was only 5.
Okay, well, he rolled a 3, so that's absolutely fine. All you had to
Okay.
do was beat him in this particular scenario. It was a contested roll.
Okay.
He tries to put. Well, no, he succeeds in pushing past you, and you
Yeah.
reach out and try and grab him, grab his
Uh-huh.
clothes. You actually somehow grab the thing that was in his pocket. It
Okay.
is basically it's a wallet. It's a leather, or it feels like a leather-based wallet. And he's scarpered. He's in the tunnels. He's gone. You take the wallet back to the other 3 in Highley, and Jenna, no, sorry, no, name's not Jenna. Dailu, I'm just going to straight up say that you do recognize this because of where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just leather in sense of, it is made of animal skin.
Okay.
And you recognize that animal can only be found in one place. And that is the Northern Water Tribe. Or the Northern Water Oceans, effectively. I assume you share that with the group.
Yep, I will share that with everybody.
Okay,
I'm-
so
What's in the wallet?
So you open it, and there is 4 cards. Almost business cards, but they only have one word on each of them. Those words are Aki, Timon, Bowen, and Dailu. There is nothing else on these cards.
What in the...
So Hailey, could you fuck off? Actually,
You know, you guys are totally weird. I think I win the tournament though, right? Is it still going on?
nobody wins the tournament. The guy judging it died.
Oh my god, that is so not fair. I worked really hard here.
We all worked really hard here, Hailey.
Oh, not him. He lost.
Actually,
It
no,
is
he
true.
didn't.
Is okay. No, well, I don't like to be this person, but he did technically lose.
Hey, everybody's a winner in their own right.
Not really though.
Yeah, no, they're not. He lost.
He did.
Dailu.
And none of us are winners
Can I-
right now
can I
because
do the
the
rock
tournament's
thing?
over.
No.
But
You can't
it
just
doesn't.
hit everything with a rock, Bowen. Doesn't work that way.
Well,
Stifling my creativity.
what happened to the guy, Timon?
The guy who was just killed, or the other guy?
The other
The
guy.
other guy.
And he got past me. I'm sorry, I was too slow. I'm not used to this violence and duplicitous people with cards with my name and my companions' names, and it's just, this is very different to the temple.
All right. Well,
We should probably get out of here. I mean, it's chaos. There's a dead body.
Yeah,
looks
you
like
have, let's say, one more action before the equivalent of the police arrive.
we should probably. Should we
can we?
leave?
Yeah. Let's find the
I really
council.
think we
Let's
should
find.
leave.
Let's find an adult.
Well, you're with 3 adults right now.
Yeah.
Let's find a different adult. You guys don't seem to know what to do.
I like that plan.
Let's find an adultier adult, please.
I am not an adultier adult. that is true and fair.
Well, okay, so Damon is going to just make sure everybody's leaving and moving to safety.
Kylo is kind of semi-dragging Bowen out because Bowen is still looking at Hailey.
Is getting very annoyed. She wants a macchiato cappuccino and is just upset she's not getting one.
Right.
I thought
Completely fair.
you air nomads were meant to let go of worldly things. She seems very attached.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I've only been in the Southern Air Temple once or twice. The Southern Air Temple is mostly filled with nuns, and they would train there. But that girl was definitely not a nun.
There's absolutely a Starbucks in the Southern Air Temple now.
I don't know. This, young generation kids these days.
Okay.
Do you guys go and find an adult?
I'm trying to find an adult.
I suppose, didn't you say that there was an emissary from each of the 4 nations?
That's correct. Yes. Yeah. Emissary is a great word. I wish I'd remembered that earlier.
Timon will go to the emissary of the air nomads.
Timon, do you know this emissary? Are they from the same temple as you?
I don't know, GM. You tell me.
Let's roll the dice and find out. 4. Yes, but you've not had many dealings with them. They were there when you got your stripes, but that's it.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
What are you 4 doing here?
I was competing in the tournament. Elder Zay sent me to compete in the tournament. He said it would help me to round out my training, and that if I won the prize, we could use that in our charitable works in the temple. What has happened here? I say, looking at the blasted face of the dead man.
It's not for children to witness such things, and he's gonna.
Oh, it's okay. She's a special child.
All right, listen. Somebody tried to take us away. They grabbed me.
Yes, probably to save your life and get.
No.
It was.
No.
Do I look like I need my life saving?
I got this wallet off them, and inside the wallet was 4 cards. Each of our names was on it. They were targeting us.
The wallet.
And I handed to my elder.
Okay. All 4 of you, please roll plead. Is a harmony modifier.
Plead.
Basically, a persuasion roll to see if he believes any of you.
Okay.
7.
Right. I got a 10.
Okay, Neil, we're confiscating those dice.
Neil, can I have your dice, please?
I'm guessing. Did anybody else roll higher than a 9? So that is higher than a 9.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, nice, Sam.
Very good.
So I got a 7.
This person opens a wallet and finds nothing inside of it.
Fuck?
What? Well,
these cards you speak of, Timon.
They were there a moment ago. I look suspiciously at Aki.
Why would I take them?
Aki was very adamant about finding an adult. It does seem strange that Aki would then.
I
Can
know.
I- Wait,
However-
wait.
I didn't want to be suspicious towards Bo, and that's just classism.
Appreciate
I
it.
mean, he's a naturally suspicious person, but again, I don't think he would do that.
No, I was being
Don't
ageist
look
as
at me
opposed to
like that,
classist.
When
I
the truth, no, when what's the phrase? I do not believe you are lying, and therefore do I have
Would-
to accept that what you are saying is true.
okay. So, what are you going to do about it?
He turns to his shoulder. What do you think, little one?
You better not be talking to me.
No, he's talking
He's
to.
talking to, and I point at his animal companion.
So, still no. He is talking to something none of you four can see. However, Timon, as an airbender, you understand you have a special connection to the spirit world.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm an air nomad, and I'm very deeply part of my
Yeah.
training has been heavily involved in the spirit world. So
So you may be able to whisper that to Aki, who probably did say, "You better not be talking to me." As the word
Oh no,
little one,
I
yeah.
for sure did.
no, I was like, no, Aki, he's talking to his companion.
Eileen tried to like put her hand over Aki's mouth, just like shh.
Get off me!
While you're doing that, Bowen leans forward and goes, I think this guy's crazy.
You also shh.
Yeah, I
Just covering
Agree.
both hands.
and I'm.
I
what?
start to lick your hand.
I'm sorry, Elder. What is your companion telling you?
Timon, your place here with these three
Yes.
was not by accident.
Well, yeah, we all signed up. It was
No,
very.
Aki, he's not talking about the. Yes, Elder.
I believe the spirits are riled
Oh no.
and are influencing the material realm more than usual in a hope to restore some form of peace.
So, are you saying the spirits killed Master Neshu?
Spirits would not do such a thing.
Do not
They
underestimate the spirits, Timon, but no, I don't
No,
believe the
I'm not
spirits.
saying the spirits could not kill someone, but they would not do so in such a crude fashion.
Yes, that I agree with. This is something none of us have ever seen before. I am sadly going to attach you, Timon,
Of course, Elder.
With-
Whatever.
something. All of you. I believe your lives are about to change forever.
No.
This
Well, I'm
wallet.
gonna turn 18 soon, so.
And he turns to Dalu. He is straight up ignoring you at this point. Aki, I do apologize.
That's fair.
It's like having background audio for him. It's in terms of white noise. So by all means, continue making remarks, but I nor him will respond to you. But they are very humorous, and I am enjoying them as a DM. And can completely relate as someone who also does this. Dalu, I understand
Yes?
you know where this is from.
I do, yes.
He passes it to you. Follow your instincts. Follow the clues. I don't know why the spirits have chosen you for, but I dare not question them when they are like this. Go before anyone else asks any questions. This can stay between us.
Just very quickly, are all the clues that we get going to disappear? Or
I don't know.
Is there more than one clue?
In the world, yes. In the wallet, it would appear not. Take the sky bison that you arrived on, Timon. Your sky bison.
You have a sky bison? Oh, I've read so much about them.
Yes,
That is
Kiki.
very exciting.
Now she's very shy.
I'll be
Okay.
so good. I promise I'll be so good and I'll be so quiet.
Follow where this clue takes you, and another clue may present itself. You told me there is a man who tried to move you away from this
Yes, there was.
event.
Well,
Find him and ask him.
I mean,
Yes, Aki, you have a question.
yes, Elder, I'm trying so hard to be polite. He grabbed me, he touched me. Your friend, your spirit friend, can he like find out any info? I've heard the spirits can like pick up information that humans, mortals can't. Could he maybe pick up something from where he grabbed me? Like any like does it work like that? I really don't know.
I think you must find him of your own volition for now. But the
Okay.
spirits seem to have brought you here and given you clues. Watch out for them. Listen to your instincts. Your intuition may be more than that. It may be the spirits influencing your thoughts and feelings. If you believe something is important, make it important. Any final questions? You must hurry. Time is of the essence.
Any
Do
idea
you-
of where we could go next? Like do we have to go to the northern water tribe? That's really far. My father will be upset.
It is worth noting, none of you asked where you are, so you have no idea how far it is.
I
That's
assumed that we were in
so
Bossing
fair.
Say.
You are in Boston
I-
today, but you
Yeah.
didn't ask.
Oh.
So I just wanted to put that in.
I just
I
automatically
fully thought-
assumed that we were in Bossing Say.
Yeah, you are in
I
Boston
fully
today,
thought
but
we were
nobody said
in-
anything. It's like nobody asked about the goddamn law. I prepared. It's fine.
We never
Um,
asked Paul. You should know
No,
better.
I
by now.
noticed. It's fine.
I for some reason just fully assumed we were in the Fire Nation, and I don't know why. I truly
Me
don't
neither,
know why.
because it's very earthen. But yes, you are in Boston Say, which is everywhere, as everywhere is, a short bison ride away from the Northern Water Tribe.
Oh yeah, it's like 2-3 days by air bison to the northern water tribe. It's really not that far.
Okay. Well, I have to tell my father before I go. I can't
You
just.
cannot tell anybody where you are going.
What?
Evidently, people are after you.
Elder, do you have any theories as to who's leading this conspiracy or this plot?
Somebody is trying to influence the future of our nations. Someone with great interest in the wall between the spirits and the material realm.
We must protect the world of the spirits.
But isn't that the Avatar's job? Why would I don't know why they're picking
I
us.
don't know either. Aki, I'm sorry. I wish I had all the answers the spirits could give me, but I don't. And some of the answers you can only learn on your own journey.
Well,
Now,
Okay.
go. Get to. Sorry, Neil, what's your sky bison called?
Kiki.
Kiki? Good. Get to Kiki. Leave this place. Make sure you are not followed. Make sure no one else knows where you are going. I wish you luck. You will need it.
Okay.
And you all turn around and head towards Kiki. Parked exactly where Neil Timon left her.
Yes,
Him?
So you all go back to it's a guest house that's actually quite close to the, I guess you would say, Air Nomad Embassy. You know, we're in the second ring, but we're like close to the wall into the first ring. Okay, and this particular guest house is quite favored by Air Nomads simply because it has really, really big stables and a large courtyard in front of the stables, which is a perfect place for air bison to chill. So you get there and you see a beautiful air bison. Obviously, it is enormous. It's like 4.5, nearly 5 meters long. huge, at least 1,500, maybe 2,000 kilos.
Yes.
And you can see she has a little. It's not a collar. It's more like a bandana, a pink bandana around her neck. Okay, and her large saddle is not on her back because she's resting. And I'm like, well, everybody, this is Kiki. Okay, now she is quite shy, but she does make friends once she gets to know somebody. So hopefully we will be able to get you all in our good graces soon. And Bowen, could you help me with the saddle, please?
Bowen sort of approaches very tentatively.
Yeah.
Dalu holds her hand out to sniff.
Never seen something like this before, I don't think.
No.
And then just helps.
So yeah, using my air bending and your physical strength, we get the saddle up onto Kiki, and I get her to stand up so I can buckle the straps beneath her belly. And then, well, we should probably all get our supplies as well. I'm just going to go into my room. I'll be back in a moment.
Fred, you're muted.
Thank
I
you.
saw you talking. I was like, hang on.
I think she says, that's a problem for me. I came here with my father. He's going to ask me why I'm taking all of my stuff and leaving.
Didn't you say that you're nearly 18? So just
yeah, but it doesn't.
Just be an adult, I guess.
Yeah, just be an adult now.
Aki, what if? And I can't believe I'm saying this. This is so unlike me. But what if you went back to your family estate, put together your stuff into a bag, and then kind of slip out into the back garden, and we'll fly over, drop down, and grab you.
Okay. So
I'm going to make you, Timon, roll something for that because it is so against your style.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you roll with your balance.
Yeah, no, this will definitely be a balance roll. I'm just looking up now. Just give me 1 second. Because I do feel like this is.
Well, we're staying in a hotel in the Upper Ring. So and we're comfortable. And
I would probably say it's guide and comfort if you're looking for that now.
Okay, well that's just give me 1 second.
So it might get a little hairy, and I'll be honest, I'm not very good at lying.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to lie. Just sort of don't say anything. And then just go in and then leave.
Oh, I know. What if Bowen, you come with me and hold on, hear me out, okay? Because you won't be hurt or anything, but I can say no. I can say that you are a suitor.
Sure. Yeah, that's gonna go better. Bowen, how old are you?
Like 20, 21.
19, 20,
yeah. Don't worry, Dad. I'm not running off to make it on my own. This 21-year-old's kidnapping me instead.
I'm introducing him to my father to ask for permission.
Aki, I do genuinely think that you taking a young man from the lower ring.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I want to see how this plays out.
We can clean him up.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard in 5 years of DMing. I want to see where it goes.
I feel like even if we were to give Bowen my air nomad robes, it still wouldn't work.
Or here's a better one. I've hired him as my bodyguard.
That's
Honestly,
more
yeah, still
believable.
that is better
do.
than the
That's more believable.
catastrophe
Yes.
of a plan you had.
I think this is just a kid like freaking out in her mind.
Yeah.
Aki is just grabbing at everything that comes into her head at the moment. I love it. Jen really wants to see how the suitor plan.
Yeah.
I know. I would love
You
to
would have
see
been
how
better
that
off
turns out.
introducing Dailu as your suitor. Like that.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say,
would have done with that.
Dailu is worried Bowen will just get torched immediately on entering the hotel.
Right, on the off chance that this isn't the important part of today's episode, how we're gonna kidnap Aki. Timon, did you discover how you're gonna roll with your balance?
Well, I rolled an 11 on guide and comfort.
Sweet. And what is your balance at the minute?
Currently, I'm actually at a +1 to action.
And what's the other side of action? And
Forgiveness. So
I would say you need to move it towards action again.
I was going to say I really feel like that this is
Yeah.
shifting me to +2 to action.
Sweet.
No, man, you need to
absolutely
forgive
fine.
yourself for.
In which
Yeah.
case, yeah, Aki, you do. I don't know what plan you've came up with. Honestly, I've read.
I think the bodyguard is probably the best one.
Sweet. You all fly past your house. I'm going to make Aki and Bowen both roll for this persuasion of he is my bodyguard, father. What's that? You have fire people to do that. It's fine. I vowed an earthbender for the lower ring. This is much better. His name is Bowen.
Oh no, I'm lying about his name.
Oh, that
feel
yeah,
like-
because otherwise it'd be too honest, wouldn't it? Yeah, my bad.
It will be.
I feel like this nonsense is regular from Aki.
So I'm gonna get Aki to push
Yeah.
your luck because that's exactly what
Yes.
you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Bowen,
Yeah, for sure.
you can roll whatever you think is best.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So pushing my luck. What do I have to do?
That
for
is a
that?
passion. In fact, what's your balance, Aki?
Right now my balance is 0, but it's between excellence and community. So I don't think that really
Yeah, I don't think that's
applies
applicable.
here.
That's fine. So push your luck is passion.
Okay, I have a 0 in this.
That's
So
fine.
this is fine.
Bowen,
This
what's
is
your
fine.
balance? And I'm going to ask this a lot because I can't be bothered to
My
remember.
balance is force and care, and I'm +1 towards force.
Okay, in which case then you can either. No, I think if you're really going to try hard to persuade this guy that you care for Aki, I'm going to give a -1 to your roll and realign your balance to 0.
Okay.
So -1 to whatever you roll.
Right. That is a 5 then.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Aki, what did you get for push your luck?
that's not too bad. I got a 7.
Okay.
Okay, well that is a limited success.
Yeah, it might be fine.
Okay, 1 second.
So you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. The GM tells you what it costs you.
Okay.
I am going to make it cost you guilty, Aki. You are under the condition guilty.
Oh yes,
Oh,
that
nice.
feel. Yeah, that is correct.
Excellent. And
Yes.
Bowen, what did you roll?
I
5, I believe.
rolled a 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Aki is sweating as she's walking into our hotel.
Oh no.
So, your father does not seem to respond. He understands that, fine, you're lying to me. It's not the first time you've lied. But even you can tell you're not convinced of this lie. Bowen, you've never met this man. As far as you're concerned, you have performed brilliantly. You all get back on your bison, and you all begin to fly to the Northern Water Trail. Little do you know that Aki's father has put a bounty on Bowen's head.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
And we are going to end the session there.
Oh, Dailu's gonna die.